All right, Nathan, what are we doing today?
All right, so a lot of you know that we spend a lot of time on hoist side of the shed,
On the hoist
right?
side, yes.
Not hoist side.
Yes.
But we built MEGABENCH. We're going to call this MEGABENCH.
What?
Okay?
Well, hang on, that was MEGABENCH, is that one?
No, but I'm going to explain the difference between the MEGABENCHes.
Okay, well, we built a
So
MEGABENCH.
we built a MEGABENCH, right, on the not hoist side, and the side that we don't really use. So that just becomes a shelf.
Yes.
And a lot of you would probably know that we've been talking about building a MEGABENCH, right? That's the difference, okay? That's MEGABENCH, like mega, and then mega, okay? So we've been talking about building MEGABENCH for a long time, okay? And that means clearing out all this, okay? Clearing out all this junk and putting the toolbox right where we want it here, where we're primarily working on cars.
Yes.
And then benching it.
Yep.
Hence why it's called MEGABENCH. All right. And it just so happened the stars all aligned, and we got sent an email from King Chrome. Obviously, you already know that. But we have the toolbox we wanted. We got some wicked stainless top benches because we were going to build a stainless top bench.
Yes.
Either way, because we want something that is not going to soak up oils. You can just spray with brake clean. It cleans up easy and quite durable. And when we unpacked those stainless benches from King Chrome, we jumped on them, stood on them, threw them off the roof. Couldn't believe how strong they were.
Yeah, we were so surprised how strong they were. We thought there's no point building our own.
Yeah.
Because it would cost almost more to build our own than it is to get them. And we probably wouldn't end up with as good a product.
Exactly right. And so we thought, screw it. It's time to build MEGABENCH. And Michael is going to lay down the plan for you.
Yes, let's have a look at what we're dealing with.
Let's get the CAD drawings out.
We don't have any CAD drawings, but
No, we just got Michael's brain.
I'll talk about it, yeah. Okay, so like Nate said, the reason why MEGABENCH came to be. When we first built the shed, we put these shelves up here because we thought, yep, we're going to use them for storage, and we're going to use this sort of area for our benches as well too. That never happened because it looks like a shelf. We use it like a shelf, and it's always full of shit, as you can see. Whilst this area has served its purpose for a fair while now, it didn't really work, and it was sort of waste of space, wasn't it? Like,
yeah.
It's just become clutter. We don't need all this, and obviously now with the factory as well too, we've been able to get a few things out of here, like the old engines and stuff like that we had sitting on there, taking the factory, so that frees up a lot of space here. And as Nate said before, the biggest thing that we found when we've been working on cars in here is the first thing we do when we work on a car is usually we're on the hoist, in hoist bay, and the first thing we do is we wheel that toolbox, my old one, over to here. Every day is what we did. So we thought, realistically, wouldn't it be better if we just had a toolbox here? So we could use the tools from here and go straight to the car. And then when we're using those tools from the car, put them back in their home where they come from so they don't end up with tools spread all over the shop like we usually do. So now we're going to make this more of a workspace more than a storage space. But we still kind of need some storage. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a shelf across the top here. I'm going to call it a mezzanine. It's not really a mezzanine, but I'm going to call it a mezzanine because it's going to span the whole length of this. I've got some big cold rolled seat channel to span the whole width, which is about 7 meters, and we're just going to build a mezzanine. It's only going to be about that high by about that wide, very technical, and we're just going to put a bunch of boxes and stuff up there, like those black tubs, and that's where we're going to put all our excess parts, and even a lot of stuff in the back shed we're going to pull out of there to put up there, because we think that's actually going to gain us a whole bunch of room, and then below that we're going to have MEGABENCH. But before we can go ahead and start building our shelf, what we're actually going to do is we're going to clad this wall. We're going to clad it with yellow tongue board. The reason why we're going to do that is because the trouble with these tin sheds and stuff, you can see these walls are kind of wasted opportunity for space or storage because you can't screw anything into them. You can use the purlins and the battens, yeah, that's fine. Like as you can see, I've sort of made use of every bit that we can all across the shed. We've used it as a little bit of shelving and whatnot, but the rest of these walls, it's wasted. You can't bolt anything to it, you can't screw anything to it, you can't just put a shelf up easily. Can't put screws into this because that's the external wall and then it'll be no longer waterproof. So we thought, you know what, let's just clad it. That way we have timber, essentially like that board that I've got over there, and we can just screw whatever we want to it, wherever we want to it, and change things as we need it.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to be the biggest job for today, cladding that wall. So that's our plan. We'll see how we go. We just want to basically get that clad. Then we can sit our brand new, beautiful toolboxes in place.
I know, I just want to like rip everything off the wall, get it cladded and just sit everything there and just stare.
All right, so we just need to get into this and get this thing stripped. So we're going to clear all this out of the way. We're going to try and also cull a lot of junk as well too, because there's probably stuff in here that we don't even know that we have and stuff we don't even use. So move the beer fridge, lawnmower's going to go, all this is going to go, this is going to the factory, we're going to reuse it, and yeah, get into it.
Let's do it.
This is going to be a big day.
Big teardown.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't know what that was off. Power steering?
I think it was Daniel's power steering line.
Yeah, it looks like it actually.
Okay, that's pretty much our key foil. This is how I clean dishes at home. Good brake clean. Really gets the grease out.
Wow,
Like the atoms there.
that looks very strange.
Looks naked.
It's so empty.
So empty.
Well, I've unbolted the shelves so they're ready to come out.
Shall we take them out?
End of an era this is. These are one of the first things I put in this shelf. Ready?
Yep.
Oots!
This one's definitely heavier because all the oil soaks into the side.
This side didn't rust though, you notice? The wall looks so clean.
R.I.P. Bob. He electrocuted himself to death.
No, so do you know, funny story, what did that?
What?
Weed Killer did that.
Wow!
Yep.
Look at that!
It was dripping for years, I didn't know, and it was running down the shelf and then onto there. And then one day I looked and I'm like, what the hell? And yeah, it did that. It absolutely killed
Holy
it.
crap!
Yeah, it's messed up, isn't it?
That's crazy!
Yeah.
And we spray that shit on our lawns.
I know, I'm sure it was Weed Killer, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I cleaned it and I sprayed stuff over it to try and stop it from getting any worse. And obviously it's just come up from underneath, but...
Far out.
Killed down there as well too.
So what we'll do is we'll just cover it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing like the wall.
It's such a fresh start. It's so weird.
It's gonna look really different once it's cladded.
It is, isn't it?
All right, Nathan, where are we at?
All right, so we've had the power decommissioned on that side for all the power points. So now we can go in and start figuring out where we want to put everything.
Yep.
So we need to sit this in with our bench. We want to work out a height where our mezzanine height is.
Yep.
We want to work out our PowerPoint board, our PowerPoint's height
Yep.
as well. And then start sheeting it, I guess.
Right, sweet. Actually, it doesn't look as tall as I thought it was gonna look.
No, we can make a massive mezzanine.
Okay. Okay. Whoa, that looks good though.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Just until it stops.
There it is. What we originally wanted to do was we wanted to put our big toolbox here with everything as it is, and then we wanted to have this bench right next to it, and then we were going to come to here, and then we're going to have another bench right next to it, and it would end up here, and it would all look awesome, perfect, look really good. That post ruins that. So the issue that we face is, how do we make it work? We can't come in front of the post, because if we come in front of the post, there's a big gap between there and our chipboard. And also, like, this starts to get pretty
Tight.
in here. So we need all the room back that we can get. If we take that locker off the side there, you can put the toolbox up against the wall there, and one of these will fit next to it. And that means we could have toolbox, a bench right here, then we could put another bench on this side here, just like this one is now, and then we'll make like a little wheelie frame or something to put the locker here. That means we have a locker here, and then on this side we could put all our trans jack and stuff like that, and it sort of sits a little bit out of the way. And I was thinking what we could do is in here maybe, because we have this little gap,
Oh, we'll just make an infill piece.
make an infill piece. The trouble we'd have, this box right here is missing the set of the wheels. It doesn't come with it because obviously it's meant to lay across that and sit on that one. But we have found a set of wheels that we could borrow. are we doing?
So, because we want to put that cabinet not on that anymore, we don't have another 2 set of suspension casters. But Michael measured up that these wheels on our HQ without subframe jig are actually the same bolt pattern. So these will work perfectly.
They should do. We don't know until we have a look, but we reckon they should. So
we're going to just cut one off to trial it.
Yep.
Because we're getting sidetracked right now.
Yeah.
But if we know these work, we have the wheels and we don't have to get them next time.
Exactly right. And this is what happens when you're lazy and you weld them to the frame. Bolt them in, kids, because now we're paying the price for it.
It's okay. Lucky we only did like a little stitch. We didn't like...
Those ones are a bit more beefy, but still.
Yeah, but the weld's really terrible in that, so that's okay.
Yeah, I must have done them. So this isn't ideal, but it's recycling, you know? At least we're reusing what we got. And this, realistically, this trolley will never get moved. Once it's in place, it'll never get moved. But it's nice to be able to pull stuff out as we know to clean it if we need to.
Exactly right.
So, sorry,
and
King
then it's going to somewhat sit at the same height.
Yeah, so... Yeah, buddy!
It's the same?
It's the same.
So we're going to do a quick rotate alignment. You know, treadwear's not doing too good, so, you know.
It's always important. So unfortunately they're not a matching set, and the other set of wheels, i.e. these ones, the stud pattern I guess you call it, don't line up, but these do. So what we're going to do, because this needs to get done today, we're going to borrow these and I'll replace these at a later date. But that's okay. Sometimes you've just got to do these things.
In the 79 series. Lemon road. Lovely.
That's pretty stable. This was never intended for this purpose, just so everyone knows.
But, you know, we hit a modify things.
There we go.
And look at this, mate. We're going to have the special tool cabinet
on wheels.
We need it.
Nice plate. This is a nice big thick plate actually. You just know we're going to cut this up and use it for something.
100%. That's brackets in the future right there.
Oh yeah. It's already got the bend in it. It's already the colour I like. At least it's easy to steer now. No. Thing is a little weapon. I love it. Losing the band. Shut up, this is heavy. Oh. This is where I find out it's 100mm too long or short. Yeah,
We're gonna have to like space
space out. But that's fine because the next panel is going to come out to here anyway, so I can have it here.
Yeah, no, but this has to be bang on straight, doesn't it? Otherwise,
Yeah.
so we'll have to like laser line up. That was sick.
Control C, Control V for the next 8 panels. It's not my fault.
That is not a book.
Oh. Hey! Yep, beautiful. Look at that close. Yep. Oh, you wouldn't even know there's a joint. So this is pretty much our process. We're just going to follow it along. We're just sinking screws on the outside for the minute, and then we're going to run a laser line because we're going to be pedantic and line it all up and make it look good. We're also leaving a 10mm gap on the bottom here. That's just in case we end up flooding the shed for any reason, so we don't get any water or moisture coming up through the sheet itself. No, that's good. That's really good. This stuff, you've seen many people use this in the sheds. It works really well. It's really good for insulating as well too. It's not really a big deal for us insulating this side of the shed because it's the no sun side, and there's also a big tree and fence across this side of the shed, but still, you know, that's handy to know for anyone else. Cool. Let's keep going, I suppose.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Yep. You actually look like you know what you're doing with that tool belt on.
I actually do. Sort of. I can jump to potatoes. Take off your jacket.
That is a tight radius for that blade that you just did. I was like, he's gonna snap my blade.
It was on edge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where's that dump?
That'll work, won't it? Yeah, it'll squish a bit. We should be building. Door there. God damn it.
This is a big long line in one hit. Can he do it? Very nice. Sawdust everywhere. I hate sawdust.
So do I.
It is the worst.
Alright, now. Nate's gonna try and get this to fit.
That's what we call a good old fashioned stitch up. I'll get the big boy fly bar.
Gotta cover this ugly rust.
Oh, where Bob was electrocuted?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gonna pop that post out. Oh, it's staying. Alright, where are we at?
We're done. The Great Wall of Hackshop is done.
It looks good, man.
It does.
I don't know who else to get so excited about a wall, but we are.
It's because there's so many opportunities now. Like, we can hang stuff on it.
I know.
You know, like we can screw things to the wall. Honestly, it's possibilities, man.
Yep. Alright, it's time for some pizza shapes, and then it's time to
Build the mezzanine.
build the mezzanine. So we need to put our toolbox back in there to actually measure the height, because we forgot to do that before, and figure out how high we want to make this mezzanine.
Let's do it.
That looks better, actually. Looks better against that.
2200 bottom of the beam.
Yeah, so then the beams...
It's low, but then we'll have a lot of storage up there. Jeez.
Alright, so what we've done is we've run a laser line from our hoist up there to about 2300 exactly off the ground. That's where we're going to put a bottom of our beams. We're going to grab one out now, set it up, and see what it looks like, I guess.
Alright. We're going to try and fit this beam up. We're going to beam it up. Like an alien spaceship. Beam me up. And it's heavy. And we're going to rely on 2 tech screws to hold it up. Now we're going to tech screw it. So then it's got something to hold it while we drill it through, and then we can nut bolt it. Alright. Okay, get it in. How the hell am I going to get this in? Because the hoist is there.
Hang on, I'll go down. Now go up with it.
Yep, I'm good.
In.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Damn it!
Hell, oh, wait, now we're going to have to go out. And,
Can you go really high with it?
yep.
That's not helping.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
Oh,
Missed it.
woo, nice.
Hey, it fits.
That's meat.
Ready? Yep.
Go.
Jeepers.
Alright. Oh yeah, this is a bit weird to line up. I can't get the push.
Oh man.
Can't even get it to drill a hole. I don't want a dodgy ass.
So we have a new plan.
So we've got some timbers on a jack. We're gonna lift the beam up, sit it on the timbers, and then we can use the jacks to precisely maneuver it and get it level.
Yeah.
And then we can sink a tech screw in because, well, we've got some hands free.
Yeah.
We can sink a tech screw in and then we can bolt it.
Yeah, exactly right.
So it's dodgy. Really hoping that it doesn't like fling out from under it, but we'll see how we go. Let me just slowly jack the beam up. Oh yeah!
So what we've done is we've just hole-sawed a hole in the pillar there so that we can get a nut very precisely in there to be able to do it up. That was loud.
It was. Sweet!
Alright, we're making tracks, look at that!
Woo! Love it!
Alright, so the sun is getting real low, so we're going to divide and conquer now. So Nate's going to drill these, or bolt this in place, and I'm going to split up, I'm going to start cutting the panels to go in there.
Slide in, baby! Baby, 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 baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I reckon what we'll do is we might just sit them on, because the biggest thing is we need to make sure this doesn't bow in.
Yeah, we're going to have to push it out while we screw them or something.
Yeah, so I think maybe we're going to have to just sit them all on, at least to get to the middle.
Yep.
I'll screw the back in now.
Yep.
And then we'll just go along and just put it all in. This end here we're leaving proud because I'm going to flush cut that later so that it ends up completely flush. But we need to make sure that this beam doesn't bow in or out before we do that.
What's the real test? Oh, yeah, go.
Send me another.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not really moving.
I'm not in the middle yet. Yeah.
How's that for tight fit?
I know, how good was it? That's a fluke and a half. I mean, we made that.
Yeah, we're good at this.
Oh.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
And look at your cut too. That's
I
like
know.
bang on square.
My cut was bad. I wish I tried harder on the top. Alright, well, Nathan's putting in the final panel that we're going to do today. But, whilst he's doing that, I'm going to do a job that I really didn't want to do today, but I figured because we've got so much sawdust around anyway, it's probably best if we get it all done now. I'm going to flush cut that edge there. It's going to go everywhere. Alright, I'm going to sit this back here and go to town. Well, we're nearly there.
Look how solid that thing is. Barely moved. All right, big day. Sun's getting real low. We still got to clean up out there, but we've got a lot done today, more than I think we thought we would. But this is how it looks.
Welcome to MEGABENCH.
The other thing is that has more room on it, that bench. But
It does.
the fact that this has all the tools you need.
Yes.
More bueno.
Well done. A lot of work still yet to be done, but that was a big day today.
Yeah. Like far out. There's now that it's walled,
Look how much room there is.
the opportunity to do more and more. You know, there's so much possibilities to do.
Yeah.
So much more. But this is what we wanted, you know?
Yep.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
You know, this is where you can do everything you need to.
And there's plenty of room. Like, don't get me wrong, when there's going to be a car here, it's going to be a bit cramped to work in, but realistically, that's probably what you're working on, that car.
But the car's always in the air.
Yeah.
You know? If we're working on the car interior or something like that, you know, which is pretty rare, it's in not hoist bay.
Yeah.
You know? So this just, oh mate.
This is next level.
This feels so good.
So we've got a few ideas. One, we need better lighting.
Oh yeah, we need lighting on this.
So we're going to put some light in here. That's going to be pretty straightforward. Maybe just some batten lights all the way along.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to infill this. So we'll put in a stainless steel infill there to make this one MEGABENCH.
Yep.
What else are we going to do, Nathan? And then just basically, yeah, we got pin board to go all the way across here. We're going to try and make use of every bit of shelf that we can, like every bit of the wall that we can.
Yeah, yeah. We'll try and hang as much as we can up, so that it's easy to get to tools.
But if this just gives you an idea of where we're heading, I hope it does. And I hope you've enjoyed it, because we have. This has been probably one of the most fun projects we've worked on in recent times.
Yeah,
I reckon,
definitely.
honestly. I've enjoyed this the most out of
Yeah. anything
anything we've done in a fair while, I reckon. You know what? We've come a long way from that little bench that we've robbed wheels from today. This is how dedicated we were to the cause. This is our original bench. This is what we started with.
It really is.
And then we went to that, and then we've ended up with this. It just keeps getting bigger. We're running out of real estate now, so. As you can see, we have plenty of ideas of what we want to do to this thing, and like the opportunities to do stuff in this thing are almost endless. Now it's going to be a little while till we get back to this. Probably this will be released before we have got back to it, hopefully. Because what that means is we want your ideas in the comments below. In the comments below, write down what you would put in to the MEGABENCH area. Anything and everything. Every hack, everything automotive wise that you can work on, because this is going to be automotive central for the shed now. This is where we're going to work on all our automotive stuff and where it's going to come from. The rest of the shed will be, you know, fabrication out the back, general stuff over there, but this is automotive. So hit us up with ideas, because I know you've got them. I know there's some ideas out there, and we want to hear about them. Make sure you head on over to the King Cram Instagram and Facebook, give it a like, and say thanks for sending a bunch of stuff to Hackshop for us. I am so happy with this.
Yeah, I am too.
Well, if you've liked this episode, and I really hope you have, because I tell you what, we've really enjoyed doing this one. This has been grouse fun, because it's shed infrastructure, and who doesn't love shed infrastructure? Consider liking and subscribing. It really goes a long way to helping the channel. And if you're new to the channel, go back and watch all our old stuff, like building old MEGABENCH over there, compared to new MEGABENCH. If you'd like to support the channel even further, head on over to the website where you can buy a bunch of merch, stickers, t-shirts, hoodies, fender covers, all that kind of stuff really does go a long way to helping us do what we do here and keep building awesome stuff like this. And if you want to go even further than that, you become a Hackshop Garage member, where you get a bunch of stuff like exclusive discounts in the merch store. You get invited to our members only meets at the Hacktory and members only cruises, as well as you can also sign up for Club Red Show if you are a Hackshop Garage member. So what have we got for word of the day?
It's got to be mega. It's got to be mega in capital letters.
Yeah. It's got to be mega, but it has to be said like mega.
Yeah, you've got to read it and go, that's got to be said in the word mega.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. So, anyway,
Till we meet again.
until we get back to it, let's let our minds sizzle on a few more ideas over the next couple of weeks. By the time we get back, we have to write a book.
Yeah.
Until then, we'll catch you in the next episode.
A book. The story of how we got to MEGABENCH.
It's quite a story.
Why does this look like Darth Vader's mask on a budget?
Show them. Oh, where's the lightsaber?
What even is this?
It's small. In your garden.
Oh, there's two there.
Put it in another gardener.
What do you use that for?
Alright.
What's wrong with your man mitts?
This is so you get bigger magnets.
Chain.
Two chains.
One cannot simply just say chain without saying two chain.
And one cannot simply say MEGABENCH without saying
MEGABENCH. Yo. Anything from the trolley, dear?
Like what?
Bing, 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 bing,
It sounded like bong and bean, remember that?
bing and bong.
Bing and bong. Of course you remember. So Nathan's come up with a new term.
Pardon?
He's complaining that he doesn't have much swang area.
Swang area. These are my recreational clothes. Back to school.
Back to school.
To prove to daddy I'm not a fool.